Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. PyroBear1776 here. Um, it's rained off and on pretty much the whole week, and just a little bit ago, I'm sure you can probably tell by some of the clouds and everything. We got a pretty bad rainstorm, rained for like an hour or so. So, just wanted to come out here and make a quick video, tell you guys a story about something from my childhood several years ago that I thought was pretty funny, but we're going to get to that here in just a minute. I want to mention this real quick, too. Just real quick. I just got done watching the Sons of Appalachia, their latest live with Jeff, their producer, Jeff Waldridge, their producer, and Buck and Wild Bill. Took some questions, but one very noticeable difference was there was no Huckleberry. And that is because, as you know, if you're a subscriber of Sons of Appalachia, or if you're following them, something very alarming happened last episode that I'm not going to get into here. Just finish this video, go watch it, and then come back and tell me your thoughts on it. But they're in a hard spot at the moment. They're not really sure what's going on with Huckleberry, but hopefully they can get that figured out here. But anyhow, I'm going to tell you guys a funny, true story that happened to me when I was in grade school. I was probably in 3rd or 4th grade, so that would have been, I don't know, probably 12, 14 years ago, maybe even 15, something like that. But anyhow, every single time we would go to lunch, then to recess, like play and whatever else, there would be this little toy helicopter in our main school room. And I thought it was so cool because you could spin the back propeller freely, and you could spin the top propeller freely. Like, it wasn't fixed. It wasn't on a fixed axis. You could spin them freely. But anyhow, I thought, man, one of these days I need to get in here real early and play with that sometime and just fiddle around with it. So one day I did. Got in there real early before everyone else, and I got it, and I just played with it some, acting like I was flying it and whatever else. And it's hilarious because when everyone else started to get in there, they were like, "Where's the helicopter at? Where's the spaceship?" Even though it wasn't a spaceship, it was a helicopter. But they're like, "Ah, man, Drew's got it. Man, he's lucky." Yeah, it was a privilege, all right. And that sounds silly, but for real, it was a privilege. It was a privilege to have that toy, to play with that specific toy. And looking back here 15 years later, hang on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I'd say probably about... Thought a bird peed on me for a minute. But yeah, I'd say it was probably around 12, maybe 15 years ago. But, looking back all that time, I really believe that's why I'm fascinated with helicopters now. Because, helicopters, they don't have wings. They generate lift by spinning the propellers. That's how they fly. But I really strongly believe that's why I'm just fascinated by that now. Because I got to play with that toy a little bit when I was in grade school 12 plus years ago. And now I just figure, man, that was awesome. See that real thing? I remember when I used to like playing with that. The toy version of that. But anyhow, I used to think that was so cool. And I really believe that's why I'm into that stuff now. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this little story. If you like what I'm trying to do here on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe, like, comment down below maybe a funny story that happened to you in your childhood, and maybe if you'll let me, I'll share your experiences. Sorry about that. Stutter a little bit. It's kind of cold out, so there is that. And we're kind of fluctuating between 638 and 639 subscribers, which is okay. I mean, there's people who come and go, just how it is. Excuse me. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna actually get ready and head in because it's actually pretty cold out. And judging by the look of the clouds, it may start raining again at any given time. It's actually supposed to. Like, we're supposed to get another rainstorm. I just don't know when. But anyhow, take care, everyone.